Welcome to the trading channel, it's Pat Alexandrov, and today we'll have a look at Siacoin. Others call it Siacoin, but I prefer to call it Siacoin, and I will do a realistic price prediction based on technical analysis and what we've seen so far in 2021 with that altcoin. So Siacoin did a fantastic move, and for the last 1 year it did more than 2,100%. But if I put the mouse at the beginning of this year on the 2nd of January, you will see that the lowest price was 0.0032. And if I put the mouse on the 17th of April, which was about 2 weeks ago, you will see that the highest price is 0.064, which means that for less than 4 months, the Siacoin did already 2,000%. And that's quite a good investment, right? If you have invested $1,000 at the beginning of the year, on the 17th, these $1,000 would be $20,000. However, after that, the price made a significant drop down to 0.025, and this is one of my main concerns. However, I did my first investment using that pullback, but before continuing with the technical analysis that I will show you in this video, I would like to give you a brief idea about Siacoin and what's the idea. Actually, I love the idea because, as you know, storage nowadays becomes a problem, and exactly Sia aims at creating a data storage marketplace. It's a leading decentralized cloud storage platform which uses no servers, no trusted third parties, and it uses blockchain technology to offer more affordable storage than the traditional cloud storage providers. And this is the official website at sia.tech. You can see where they are at the moment. And if more people and companies find Sia as a solution, for example, even me, as having thousands of videos already in online courses in YouTube, I have to store all of that, and I'm paying to Microsoft or Google to use a cloud storage that is relatively expensive. And if we have a better and a cheaper option, obviously I'll take advantage of that at one moment. Now, going back to the chart, what I want to show you and what I used to buy my first Sia coins is exactly that retracement. Now, why I said that this is my concern, because the price right here was at 0.0635 and it dropped to 0.025. So basically it lost over 100% of its value. And if you compare it with the Bitcoin, the drop in April was a huge one, right? Somewhere at 64,000 down to, if we take the lowest point, 47,000, okay? But it's not 100%. All right, so when an asset drops with 100%, usually the investors are a bit skeptical because they don't want to risk, especially if they have bought over here. Another thing is, when there is such a huge sell-off, it means that most of the coins are controlled from the whales, and when they take profits, it affects the price quite significantly. Now, I would never buy on the top. As you know from my other videos, if you have watched some of my cryptocurrency investment courses, you know that I'm using counter trend lines, and this is exactly what I was using in this case as well. So let me switch to the hourly chart and I will show you where was my entry and what I was looking for. Now, actually, before that, I want to place one line, which is the support line we have. So definitely we have a strong support right here where the price stopped, and I will go to hourly chart to make it actually precisely. It is at 0.025. I'll just make it precise on that level. Here we go. So you see that this level was quite a good support right over here. First on the 3rd of April, then on the 7th, then on the 13th, and then when the price dropped in the second half of April, it stopped again at 0.250. So at that moment, I started looking for buying opportunities because I knew that this level is already strong enough. So the support level, guys, for the beginners, this is a level where the buyers get stronger than the sellers and they don't allow the price to drop below it. All right. Now, what else I used is a counter trend line. Why I call it a counter trend line? Because I draw it against the main trend, and this is how it looked like. Okay, here it is. So probably I should have mentioned that we are still in an uptrend. If we look at the daily chart, even we had this huge drop, but we still have series of higher highs and higher lows. Okay, this high is higher than the previous one, then we have another higher high, and then we have another higher high, and then we have higher lows. So this low is higher than that one as well, this low is higher than that one, and again this low is higher than that one. And why this level of 0.025 is important? Because it didn't form a lower low. Basically it kept the uptrend, okay, because this is higher than that one, okay, and this means that we are still in an uptrend. Now let me switch back to the hourly chart. Now these circles won't be on the exact place. Basically what I wanted to show is that we are in an uptrend, and we are in such uptrend because this low is slightly higher than that one. Now the counter trend line allows me to find good entry points, and if I switch back to the Bitcoin chart, you will see many points that I have used along the way to purchase not just Bitcoin but many other coins. But of course, I'm always looking at the Bitcoin first. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? And the counter trend lines simply made my profit last year and this year as well. So going back to the Siacoin, my counter trend line looked like that. What we had here, this was the break, okay, but after that we had a significant drop and then the price recovered. Now at that moment, I will just zoom it in and I want to show you why I didn't buy here. I waited for this high to be reached, okay. On the hourly chart, I want to see a new uptrend forming. So we have this low and we have a new high, right, which is lower than the previous highs. But then the price formed another higher low, and I was waiting for the price to break this high over here, and it did it just at this candle. All right, not an impulsive break, but it was a break, and already I had a new uptrend on the hourly chart. But the very same candlestick pulled back, and I took the trade somewhere below. Just I used the retracement and I was waiting for this aggressive move. So my price, if I show you my cryptocurrency portfolio for the Siacoin, is 0.03433. Okay, that one over here, and this is my cryptocurrency portfolio spreadsheet that you can find available on my Patreon's page. If you want to have a look at it, I will put a link below the video, and as well there I give the signals when I'm buying and selling cryptocurrencies. So yep, my price was somewhere right over here, okay, at these candlesticks. After that we had an impulsive break upwards. Now the price is just going sideways, but you see that it retested this level. So already that's another important level that we have here, about 0.0355. Okay, now I have bought here, and if you paid attention to my spreadsheet, you will see that I have bought just 3,000 Siacoins. Yeah, 3,000 is a huge number, but that was an investment for about just €100. Okay, because first of all, that's a new system that I'm implementing in my portfolio, buying cheap coins for about €100, and I have a nice money management that I will probably share in some of my next videos. But As well, I keep in mind that there was a 100% drop and there is a huge potential for the price to drop even lower. So if it drops lower, I will be looking for new buying opportunities to average the price. So that's why I have bought just for $100. Now, what is my price prediction, guys? I know you're waiting for that, but I wanted to show you exactly what I'm looking at, how I'm analyzing the charts very simply, so you can do it as well. Now, for the price prediction, because we don't have anything else above that, and as well for the coins that did great in 2017, I don't consider these levels as important. Right after the Bitcoin broke the 20,000, it shows us that what happened in 2017 stays in 2017, okay? We have a new market now and we have new levels. So what I am looking at right now are the new movements that we have from the coins, and how I'm looking at the price prediction is I'm using a Fibonacci, and this is the only way we can have potential targets based on what we have until the moment. So how I do that, I will take the first move, which is right over here, okay? Actually, I said that the lowest point was that one. Let me just grab it, okay? From the beginning of January, here it is, okay? So what I do, I put a Fibonacci, drawing it from the top of the first move to the bottom of the first move. Now, I'm not going to talk about Fibonacci in details, but it has retracements that work very well. But at the same time, it has targets. It has like 4 targets at 1.618, then 2.618, 3.618, 4, 23.6, but I'm using the second target, okay? 2.618. So whenever the price reaches the second target, I take another Fibonacci and I start from the new top after the price reached the second target, okay? So it reached it at that moment, and then I'm taking this high, and then I'm drawing it to the lowest retracement, which is right over here in this case, right? And then we have new targets. The second target right over here, which means that I have to take a new Fibonacci starting from this top over here, going to the lowest retracement of that move, okay? And then, stay with me here, my second target was not reached, okay? So still my potential target would be at 0.07, okay? That's my first target for the Siacoin. Now, what happens if the price reaches that level? Of course, it might go sideways, it might drop, it might go higher immediately, but it will reach it eventually at one point, which means that at this time, I will do another Fibonacci, okay, here it is, starting from this top, or the top that the price will form, and then I will draw it until the lowest retracement, which is right over here, okay, this bottom, which will give me the new target, which will be at 0.1480 or so, okay? Depends where this top will be because it will change the price, but it will be in the range of 0.13 to 0.15 or 0.16, okay? So my first target is 0.07, and when the price reaches there, I might take profit, or I might look for another counter trend line and target the next one, which sits at 0.14, 0.15, maybe 16, one more time, depending on where this top will be after breaking this level of 0.07. Okay, might sound too complicated. If you have no experience with technical analysis, check out the investment cryptocurrency course that I have, where I explain the system in details. It worked brilliant for me, guys. I have doubled my portfolio a few times. These are the current assets that I'm holding at the moment, with a total value above $70,000. And now I'm looking for the small coins as Sia, as hot to break on new record highs. But one more time, that's how I see. I'll really appreciate if you share your realistic price prediction in the comments below. If you have enjoyed the video, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, so every Friday you will see a price prediction for me, and I will see you guys in another video. Cheers!